But I think it's also part of the challenge of exploring. You don't know what you're going to find, so it's a bit of a modern treasure hunting vibe to it.
So, what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Julie Masse, and I'm in charge of marketing and communications for a company called High Tech Drilling.
And what is high-tech drilling exactly?
So we are a diamond drilling contractor. So we operate across Canada, the States, Spain, Portugal, Chile, and Argentina.
Tell me a little bit more about drilling.
Let's say you are having claims or properties where you think there might be an ore body below and you're interested in kind of proving that, then you would need to drill some holes and extract the core to be able to analyze and see if there's a presence of ore body and justify further work and engage into that process. So it's part of the preliminary work that goes behind a new mine.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what innovation looks like for a drilling company like yours?
I think what was foundational in High Tech's history is really coming up with a drill that has a component base so that we can help any type of drilling contractor's requirements. So it can be surface work, underground work. So our machine has that innovative feature of being super agile and modular, and also a very small footprint and high capacity.
Why is a small footprint useful or valuable?
So sometimes exploration happens in very remote locations, so we'll need to have that ability to reach those remote areas where it can be challenging to be. So the smaller footprint makes a whole lot of sense. And also in terms of environmental impact, it's a better fit for having less impact in the surroundings.
What's the most remote place you've ever done exploration work?
A lot of our operations are focused on the Golden Triangle and the Copper Belt. We also have operations in Saskatoon.
Golden Triangle, that's northwest BC, right?
That's right. So we are headquartered in Smithers, so it is a great base for us to be able to service that area.
And how did you get into this line of work?
I actually started as an intern for a diamond tool manufacturer, and I then evolved into this position. I look after all the marketing and communication material, and it's been a great learning curve to kind of get to know a bit of the exploration world and the mining community in general. So found my place. I love it.
And for anyone else who's trying to find their place in exploration, do you have any advice?
Yeah, I think exploring is part of the fun, and we at High Tech, we like to offer opportunities for training, for becoming a helper, for example. So that might get you into very adventurous setups where you can learn a bit more about drilling, and then from being a driller's helper, you can evolve into being a driller yourself, and then if everything flows, maybe even a foreman. So you can make a career out of it, so it can be pretty exciting.
Is it good money?
Hard work, but a high reward.
And what exactly does a driller's helper do?
They will actually run the drilling equipment and extract the core. So there's a bit of physical work to it, but it's also great teamwork. There's a community around that. If you have a mechanical mind and you kind of like to be hands-on, I think this is worth exploring for sure.
Is there any kind of educational background or anything else someone needs to have if they want to consider that option?
I do know that there are training programs that exist out there, but internally we offer these great programs that may allow people to come into without further prior knowledge and then learn their way into the industry.
Are there any things that you think an average person who's not in this industry would be surprised to learn?
The odds of going from one single hole to an actual mine is just maybe 1 out of 10,000. So the odds are very, very low to actually make it into a mine. But I think it's also part of the challenge of exploring. You don't know what you're going to find, so it's a bit of a modern treasure hunting vibe to it.
What other technologies are used in concert with your drilling equipment?
We have a centrifuge system that we use to filter out drilling cuttings from water and recirculate water. So we are actually separating the cuttings from the water using that system, and we can recirculate up to 90% of that. So it makes, again, for a smaller footprint.
It's mission-oriented innovation.
I would say so.
Would you tell me a little bit about what's behind us over here?
So this is the Tech 5000 drill rig. It is exclusively designed and made by High Tech Drilling. One of the components of the secret sauce, I would say, what makes us so distinctive. And it's capacity, modular, agility, and we have up to 99% hole completion with this machine. It's drilled more than 7 million meters on the globe. So that's an impressive feat for such a small drill.